On a crisp October morning in 2024, I, Daniel Carter, stood on my dock by Willow Pond, a serene retreat in rural Virginia I'd bought to escape my grueling years as a corporate attorney. At 47, I craved nothing more than quiet mornings with coffee and a fishing rod, the water shimmering like a mirror under the dawn. My cabin, snagged at an estate sale, was my sanctuary. No more contracts, no more boardroom battles. Just peace. Or so I thought. That tranquility shattered when a black SUV roared up the dirt path, tires spitting gravel. Out stormed Laura Bennett, HOA president, her sharp brunette pixie cut and pristine blazer, screaming authority. She marched toward me, face twisted with righteous fury. "This is a private pond," she bellowed from 30 feet away. "You're trespassing on community property." I blinked, coffee mug in hand, baffled. "Ma'am, I'm fishing for my own dock. I own this land." But Laura wasn't hearing it. "I'm Laura Bennett, and I control all pond access," she snapped, whipping out her phone to record me like I was a fugitive. "You're devaluing our exclusive community." Her audacity floored me. 20 years in law taught me to stay cool, but this was absurd. She dialed 911, screeching about a trespasser ruining property values. The dispatcher sounded skeptical, but Laura doubled down, pacing my dock like she owned it. When a young officer arrived, he looked as confused as I felt. I handed him my deed and fishing license, calm as ever. Laura thrust her HOA papers at him, ranting about community standards. The officer sighed. "This is a civil matter. Sort out yourselves." He left, and Laura taped a cease and desist notice to my door, threatening a $50,000 fine. That night, rummaging through an old trunk left by the previous owners, I found a faded letter and a partial map tied to my family name, Carter. It hinted at a massive 1845 land grant, possibly covering the entire pond. My gut churned. Could this be real? My neighbor, Tom, a quiet accountant, approached me the next day, looking haunted. "Laura's telling everyone she controls 200 acres for a private development," he whispered. "She offered me $5,000 to back her against you. My son's medical bills are crushing us, but I can't do it." Laura's next move was an emergency HOA meeting, announced with just 48 hours' notice. At the community hall, only 9 people showed up, but Laura's PowerPoint complete with sneaky photos of me, fishing labeled me a threat to property values. She pushed a vote to ban me from the pond. 7 hands went up. I knew it was invalid. HOA bylaws required 25 attendees for a quorum. Still, her confidence unnerved me. Was I missing something? I spent nights poring over property law, doubting my own deed. Tom's confession flipped the script. "She's bribing people," he admitted, playing recordings of Laura plotting to manipulate votes for a $1 million development deal. She was selling pond access she didn't own, defrauding buyers and a developer. My legal instincts kicked in. I dug into county records and found a bombshell, an 1845 Carter family deed for 900 acres, never subdivided, encompassing the pond and most of the neighborhood. A historian confirmed me family owned it all. At a properly called HOA meeting with 42 residents packed in, I laid it bare. Laura's fake vote, her bribes, her fraud. Tom played her recordings, and the room exploded. Laura screamed, "This is a conspiracy." But I dropped the real bomb. I own the pond. I own 900 acres, including where Laura's building her illegal project. Gasps echoed. Laura's face drained of color. The developer, scammed out of $150,000, stormed in livid. "You promised me exclusive rights," he roared. Laura's denials crumbled. The fallout was swift. Laura faced arrest for fraud, theft, and conspiracy. Families lost savings. Lawsuits piled up. Her assets couldn't cover the $600,000 in damages. I wrestled with my own power. 900 acres could make me a landlord or a millionaire. But I remembered why I came here. Peace, not profit. With Tom's advice, I donated the land to the county, creating Willow Pond Public Park. The tax break saved me $35,000 yearly, but the real win was seeing families fish freely, safe from future Loris. At Laura's parole hearing in 2027, She was a shadow of her former self. Prison had humbled her. "I let greed consume me," she admitted, voice steady. She'd served 2 years, worked in the prison kitchen, and started repaying victims. The board granted parole, but scars lingered. Families still hadn't recovered their losses. My donation preserved the community, and Willow Pond Day now draws thousands. Tom, now HOA president, ensures transparency. His son's treatment succeeded, and he's a property rights advocate. Laura works retail now, quietly volunteering at the community center. I see her sometimes by the pond, watching kids fish. We don't speak, but a nod says enough. The pond thrives, a symbol of community over greed. I fish every morning, my woodworking side hustle booming. Giving away 900 acres was my richest move. What would you do with sudden power over a community? Would you keep it, sell it, or give it away? Should Laura be forgiven, or do her victims deserve more? Comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more wild twists.